Feel love, boom, like the sound of my heart can beat goes on and on and on and on and on.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to take a few minutes to go over another really great brow product. I am going to be doing a quick tutorial on how I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. Brows are such an intricate and important part of a makeup application. As all of you have heard me speak about them in the past, there are a couple of ways that I like to do my eyebrows, but most importantly, I like them to look natural. I do not like them to look painted on. It's just not the look that works for me. So typically what I do for myself, I do for my clients, depending on what type of brow hairs they have. So the reason why I decided to give you a demo or like a tutorial on how I use the Brow Wiz is because I've used different pencils and brow powders in the past. So now it's time for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I have to tell you that I think this is the best pencil I have tried thus far. It just works exceptionally well. A few little strokes and you already have definition on the brow. And that is key in doing your brows. I mean, you want something to work really well with it. Depending on your budget, I do feel if you're going to invest in a brow product, do it right. And this is definitely one of my top. I do know that it can be very overwhelming when trying to create a shape for your brow or to fill them in the right way. My best advice to all of you is to, even if you've overplucked. Now, I've been to many people that have damaged my brows and I have let them grow out for weeks at a time. I finally found someone that does brows exceptionally well. If you are on Long Island, please let me know. She is on the South Shore and I will send all of you her information. But it does take time for the hairs to grow back and you have to be patient. But in between that, it is good to kind of start to create some type of shape. So I do have a shape and you're going to see when I do this tutorial showing you how I use the Brow Wiz that my shape isn't entirely like this. So what I recommend is give your brows the opportunity to grow back. Even if they are round in shape, you can still create a beautiful shape in the right areas and the points of the brow to give you either that beautiful arch, or if, like I said, you have a circular brow, a round brow, rounder brow, you can actually fill it in a certain way to not make it look so much as like an upside down smiley face. The pencil is dual-ended. It comes with the pencil tip on the end over here. And it's retractable pencil, so you can go as high or as low as you'd like. And then on the other end, you have the spoolie or the eyebrow brush. And this will help put your brows in place prior to doing the pencil, and also after you put the pencil on, it'll help blend it in better. So if you are looking for a brow pencil that is going to really help you create, or even use it as spot treatment, like let's just say you have a little area in your brow that just needs to be fixed, I think this pencil is fantastic. And it comes in all different shades, so you can find one that will work for you. If you have a Sephora by you, I would totally recommend going to Sephora and testing out a different, different shades. You don't want to go too dark. I do not recommend going too dark on the brows. I say to my clients to try and keep it as close to the natural color of your hair as possible. Even if you want to go a little bit lighter, it's good because that'll create depth on the brow. This brow pencil retails for $21. And if you have it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you don't and you decide to purchase this after my tutorial, I'd love to hear what you had to say about it. So let's just get right into how I do my brows using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to brush my brow in the shape of how I like it, just to see exactly how my shape is, okay? Then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the brow primer from Anastasia. This is what it looks like. And it's like a wax. And I'm going to apply that to my brow, okay? So I'm going to put this on. This is going to help keep the pencil or the powder, whatever you're using, in place. After that is done, I go back and I brush again just to get it through the brow. Okay. Okay. So now, as you know, I've been having my eyebrows shaped the last few months, so they are coming in rather nice, okay? So what I'm going to do is, because I want this area more filled, to have more of that beautiful arch. The arch right here. So in small strokes, going to start filling it in. And I want the arch to be deeper. As in all my tutorials, this is how I do my brows. Very small strokes, okay? Then I start blending them in and I go a little further in and a little further out. Brush it. Kind of start blending the pencil through, and I'm gonna go back in. Wherever I see any sparse areas, that's where I'm going to target.
The beat goes on and on and on and on. Ooh, clap and make me feel good. Come on to me now. Ooh, clap the sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Ooh, clap and make me feel good. Come on to me now.
Bringing it down a little bit here to elongate. Now I see this little spot here that's empty. I'm going to fill that in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, typically I like to kind of leave it like this right here, but I'm just going to draw a little line just to create some more definition to the brow. Strokes. Right in here, I'm just going to gently fill it in.
The sun, the glowing halo, and you keep me up.
At this point, I back away a little bit from the mirror and I want to see if the both of them kind of resemble each other. So I see here I'm just a little bit sparse, so I'm going to fill that in with the pencil. And there you go, you have it. Eyebrows complete using Anastasia's Brow Wiz. The next thing I'm going to do then is, now I have my eye makeup on, but let's just say you wanted to create a little bit more definition. So what I recommend is that you get you can also, this is an eyeshadow primer and a color corrector. So you can use this as a primer if you want, or what you can do is use it to define above the brow to give it more definition. Kind of like evens everything out for you.
No silver or no gold.
Because I have eye makeup on, I'm not going to put it on today, but what you could do is you can line, actually I'll do a little bit. You can line right in here. And go under here, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean concealer brush and I am just going to blend that in. Everything in place. I am going to be using the clear brow gel. Just going to brush that on. And my brows will not move. A little bit goes a long way with this product. And there you have it.
You are the sun, the glowing halo, and you keep burning me up with all your love.
We how I do my brows using Anastasia's Brow Wiz. I hope you really enjoyed and learned something about how to create depth within the brow. And if you have any questions, as always, please leave them below, and you can message me privately if that is easier for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. So please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe this video. So until the next time, have a wonderful day, and I'll see all of you soon.